There are a lot of people out there who will try to copy your ways, and here is a video to talk about how to handle people or companies who try to copy or repurpose your strategies. How do you handle people who plagiarize your work? What do you do when someone steals your idea? How do you approach a copycat? I know you probably want to take them out back and reenact a Fight Club scene. But let us remain calm. Alright, you've just taken a deep breath. I'm about to say something you might not like. Ready? Here you go. Become accustomed to it. If you are the first to market with a new product or an innovative idea, it is almost certain that you will be blindsided by copycats the moment you begin to see success. Consider the hundreds of Uber for X and Airbnb for Y services that have sprung up in recent months. Are we not talking about business? Is it possible that someone stole your content? Not to worry. People will imitate, steal, and copy the great things you create. All business markets are competitive. Competition drives us to think faster, act smarter, and challenge our ideas on the fly. It makes us smarter, more determined, and more successful. But, as with any business, there are naysayers. Those who use your ideas, style, design, business model, and/or content to further their own objectives. Copycats are unavoidable, but how you deal with them will determine whether you achieve long-term success or become a one-hit wonder. In business, there are several strategies for dealing with copycats. While some are more subtle than others, each has its own set of advantages. The most sincere form of flattery is imitation. When the imitators appear, you know you're doing something right. People who imitate your marketing strategy or company branding, or who sell imitations of your product or service, are paying you a compliment. Recognize that they admire what you do and take solace in the tribute they are paying to you by copying your work. So sit back and say thank you. Don't let copycats ruin your vibe. Raise the bar for yourself, test your limits, and set new goals for yourself. It can be discouraging to put time, money, and sweat into something only to find your competitors feasting on it. However, you must not allow the coattail riders to slow you down or stall your progress. You must continue to work hard. Whoever creates the first version of something is less important than who creates the best version, so focus on creating great content, products, and providing excellent customer service. That, in the end, is what will keep you on top. Preserve your customers' trust. When you're building your brand, you're laser focused on your clients' and customers' needs. You go out of your way to improve their lives, solve their problems, and alleviate their pain. When success is achieved and the biters begin to bite, many people become obsessed and paranoid about the copycats. Don't do it. Maintain contact with your audience, fans, clients, and customers. Make a commitment to understanding their needs, innovating constantly, and forcing copycats to try to keep up. Ignore the imitators. They add nothing to your life, so don't waste your time and energy worrying about them. It's fine if people steal your ideas, content, or approach. What matters most is that others cannot replicate your unique experiences. They cannot replicate your personality or the value you provide in your work. They cannot duplicate your character, and that's what makes your brand unique. Stay focused on your own development, clients, and new experiences, and ignore those who are trailing you and stealing your moves. Consider this: the more copycats you have, the larger your fan base. I know it sounds a lot easier than it is. But believe me, this is the way to go. Don't be afraid to express yourself. While I recommend that you ignore the trolls and keep doing you, if someone blatantly plagiarized your content, don't be afraid to call them out, see example above. Speak up, talk to people, and find out why they're copying you. Gather their opinions and have a discussion about it. Often, it is a misunderstanding, and simply educating them on proper citation and reference practices can make a significant difference. This type of positive confrontation has resulted in some fantastic collaborative projects. On the other hand, there are people who completely disregard the fact that they stole from you, leaving them with no choice but to go to someone else. The lesson here is to always be gentle with your imitators. After all, honey attracts more flies than vinegar.